What's up, guys? It's Dan. I'm back. Doing the next review, or latest review, from this past weekend's pickups. So we're going to get into that in a minute. John is not with us again today. He's out working overtime, whatever. So I know we said that he was going to review the Gel 5 Latigo Bays. But that's still happening. He got the shoe. We're just trying to coordinate a good time for the both of us. So it's gonna happen at some point this week or next week. So be on the lookout for that. It's definitely happening. Thanks to everyone who sent websites and links as to where he could get them. I know he found them pretty quickly. I don't remember where, but I'm sure he'll mention that in his review. But anyway, let's get into it. Concepts out of Boston, not New York City this time, dropped their first Diadora collab, and we knew something was coming from them earlier this year. I remember, Dion posted on his Instagram a picture of the Diadora headquarters. So right there, that was a fucking great indicator that something was coming. And sure enough, here we go. If you guys also remember, a while ago when they did the whole C note and the whole tannery New Balance, 998, that theme right there on the C notes, putting the whole, color coordination and color blocking on a collab, taking their inspiration from actual pieces of money, that was just fucking genius. That shoe was a big fucking hit. It was number one on a lot of people's lists for collab of the year, and for good reason. I mean, that was just that was fucking nuts. But they're taking that success and they're riding with it. They're putting it on this drop right here. So N9000 is the shoe that a lot of other boutiques and designers have used for collabs. So it was kind of a no-brainer to use this one, I guess, for at least the first collab or release that they're going to do. There are a few more coming our way from these guys, so definitely be on the lookout. I'm sure you've seen some other samples if you follow Dion's Instagram. He had that whole one-of-one sample black and white pair that is absolutely fucking insane. That shoe right there, I was really hoping that it would release, but it didn't. So it was just black and white seems pretty simple, but the way the whole shoe was laid out, it was just fucking gorgeous. So Dion, if you have another one 11 and a half sitting around, let me know. But yeah, here we go. They used the whole currency money theme again on this one. Kind of a no-brainer, being that Diadora is an Italian brand. They went with the whole Italian currency using the Lire. Lira. I don't want to offend any Italians out there. My bad. But yeah, that was the inspiration behind this shoe, this collab. Again, using all the colors on that note is actually is genius. The whole layout, the whole setup, and I'm going to show you the footbed so you kind of get an idea. If you haven't seen the shoe, or haven't seen not the shoe, meaning if you haven't seen the actual the note, or if you haven't seen pictures of the insole and whatnot, here you go. But please, look it up so you kind of have a better understanding or idea of you know, the whole inspiration behind it. So this is actually you know, the color blocking, the color scheme of the Italian Lire that they used. The 500 thou half a mil note is used for this one. So you have the colors pink, you know, you got the blue, you got the green, you know, you got the you know, the white, you know, off-white, whatever you want to call it, all represented in the shoe. So in the footbed, in the shoe itself, just sick. It seems simple enough, but you know, how many people really are out there thinking, oh, let's you know, throw colors from a piece of money onto a shoe. So you know, again, I think it's fucking genius. Some of you might not agree, but you know, whatever. Again, all I'm gonna say is look back at the C note, and everyone thought that that shoe was a fucking hit. Same fucking thing, same concept. No pun intended. As far as materials are concerned, I mean, you can't expect anything less from these guys. Premium pigskin suede, you got the leather, you got the hits of 3M, you know, you got little pieces of nubuck too in the heel, and then you got the whole holographic patch logo, you know, on the tongue. Nuts, man. This shoe is nuts. So, all right, let's take a closer look at it. You know, the whole toe box, perforated pigskin suede. You know, on the side paneling, you have the hits of the green pigskin suede. Fucking tongues are tied today. So you see, it starts actually, you know, at the end of the, you know, of the toe box, toe paneling. It goes all the way up to, you know, the lace panel, crosses over from the side paneling, then goes all the way to the heel, all around the heel counter, and then all the way to the other side of the shoe. The Diadora logo is white leather. You know, the underlay is 3M, so it has a nice little pop to it. If you can see closely, the top portion of the what am I looking at? Of the lace tab, you know, you got that hit of blue, I should say, on the top lace. And then on the heel tab, you'll see that it's got more of that kind of, it's not really baby blue, more like a sky blue. You got it kind of intersected with the pink piping. So the bottom portion is actually, you know, pigskin, and the top portion of that is nubuck, or at least that's what it feels like to me. The half a mil is embossed on the outer portion of the heel tab, or the heel counter, I should say. The Diadora also embossed on it as well. All right, better look for you guys. And then in the tongue is just fucking sick. You got that holographic Concepts logo with you know, the pink salmon, whatever you want to call it, suede on the tongue. So it's a padded tongue. I know some of you know, the N9000 tongues in other collabs is not padded. I actually like the padded tongue. It gives you know, it gives you a little bit more. I shouldn't even say comfort, but it actually, you know, it makes the fit feel a little bit better. When the tongue isn't padded, it kind of, and it's crazy, but actually it shouldn't be crazy. But if the tongue is not padded, you know, you have a little bit more room inside the shoe to kind of, you know, move around in. As always, every N9000 go half size down. I've been saying it, you know, since, you know, the very first review I did with the Diadora N9000. Always half size down. You know, some of you might even get away with going a whole size down, but yeah, they run big for some reason. Oh, came with extra laces. You got the, it came with the beige lace already on it, and then it has a green lace, and then that blue and pink rope lace. All right, so there you go for all you people who still are, in love with your rope laces. You won't be disappointed. They're in here. I've seen some of your comments. I tried to answer it as best as I could when it came to the whole online release. I mean, I haven't used Concepts International, the new site where you guys go to buy your shoe, but I did hear in the past that it wasn't always as smooth as can be. Hopefully this time it went smoother, so anyone that did get it online, let us know if it was better this time. So hopefully that's a step in the right direction for future, when more releases pop out at us. And then the guys overseas, I hear you as far as the whole the shipping charges and the tax. I honestly just can't believe that it would have cost you guys, over $300 to get the shoe shipped overseas. But I think somebody out there said it where the tax was already included in the price, in the shipping. I wasn't 100% sure what you meant about that. So whoever did get it overseas, and let us know what the whole pricing thing was about, because I know that actually came as a concern to some of you guys out there, and you didn't get the shoe for that reason. So again, I know shipping overseas is expensive, but it's not $100 expensive either. I could just say or suggest for future, reach out to the guys at Concepts, shoot them an email or hit them up on one of the social medias and ask them, be like, yo, what's going on with international shipping, so you guys get a better answer and as to what to expect. Hopefully this shoe releases overseas for you guys who wanted to get it this weekend but didn't. Hopefully you guys will see it closer to home. If not, then reach out to your connects over in the States, and hopefully somebody can help you out. I'm pretty sure some of those big time hype beasts over there in England specifically probably have their pair already held down by one of the resellers. So yeah, I hope everyone else that wanted a pair could get a pair. Beautiful shoe. Again, here's the N9000 in all its glory. And like I said, there's a few more coming from Concepts. I don't know exactly if it's going to be an N9000 or the 8000 or what, but there is word that there's more coming. Like I said a few videos ago too, Kith was supposed to do one. I think there's a few other places here in the States that were going to throw their hat in the ring and take a stab at the Diadora collab. So we'll see. It is coming up to the end of the year, fourth quarter. As a lot of you people in the business like to talk about. So it's crunch time. We're going to see a lot of fucking releases, a lot of collabs. Nike is going to do their whole thing with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that kind of shit when it comes to Jordan. So, hopefully everyone gets what they want to get. Hopefully you don't have to deal with, resellers, especially towards the end of the year when it comes to, picking up a present for someone, whatever. I don't know. I just do know that, end of the year is always a mad scramble. But yeah, this shoe is sick. To me, it is one of my favorite collabs this year, and it is. And I know some of you are gonna fucking bitch and moan, and you're gonna say what you gotta say, but I think that this is probably one of, if not the nicest N9000 to date. There you go. I've said it. And again, for people that might disagree, I'm just going to say, remember the C note. This is its baby brother. So there you have it. So yeah, we have another video. Like I said, John's going to do his whole Latigo Bay, hopefully this week. Him and I are also going to sit down and chop it up about a few other things, you know, sneaker related. We're not really going to do a review, but we're going to try to keep, you know, the whole conversations going as to what's going on and you know, shit like that. So it's not going to be, you know, United Souls type of stuff, because, you know, that ship has sailed, so to speak. But you know, we're going to still talk about some stuff, and you know, hopefully you guys get the sound off in your comments and all that stuff. You know, I know some of you are waiting to fucking say what you got to say. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, there it is, N9000, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.